Let us now introduce contestant number 3, Ms. Fung Chi Ying. Please come onto the stage.
The title of her speech is, I Can Do It, Can You? You now have 3 minutes. You may begin after the bell rings.
Ladies and gentlemen, yes, I can. Now the question is, can you? This morning on my way here, I saw a brand new red packet fluttering near the rubbish bin. What a coincidence! This is exactly the opening of my speech. According to Greeners Action, Hong Kong, millions new red packets are produced each year, and most of them ending up in rubbish bins. We never know the worth of paper or lycee till the forests are barren. Therefore today, what I propose, ladies and gentlemen, is to solve the severe wastage problem through the 4 R's. The first R, replace. Think about using magazine paper lycee. Thanks to my kindergarten teaching, I have been using such lycee for over a decade. Interested? YouTube has a lot of folding techniques of these kind of red packets. Number 2, reduce. Well, how can we possibly do so when we really have to give lycee out? Family in one is a clever method. My grandparents give lycee to all my family members, including my uncles, aunts, and cousins, in only one single red packet. This way, the custom is retained, yet the consumption of paper is largely reduced. The third one is reuse. In daily life, we always use reusable metal cutlery instead of plastic ones. But is there something called reusable lycee? Well, I'm afraid not in this day and age, when we are pampered in the excessive free new lycee each year. But my experience is different. Since 1 year old, I've been using the same red packet from my parents. Just the same red packet, but I'm happy to say that the amount inside is mounting. Number 4, recycle. Not much of cliché, simply dumping used red packets into blue recycling bins will do. Simple and effective. At the end of the day, 4 R's have been a wholesome practice for my family. Well, how can they possibly sustain this? It is nothing but sheer commitment. Therefore today, I standing here am urging you all, ladies and gentlemen, to join me and my family in practicing the 4 R's. Many little steps of ours can definitely make a better world. As Marshall McLuhan said, there are no passenger on spaceship Earth. We are all crew. I can steer the spaceship. Can you? Thank you.
Thank you for your speech. Ms. Farino will now ask you a question relating to your speech. The bell will ring right after the question has been asked, and you'll have 1 minute to respond to the question. Ms. Farino, please.
Ms. Fung, I have to say I admire your energy. I'm ready to join you in your 4R program. How would you suggest, how would you go about encouraging other young people like yourself to do the same things that you're planning to do, to recycle and to think more about the environment?
Thank you very much for your question, and thank you for your enthusiasm to join me in practicing the 4 R's. Actually, as a student at school, I always help out the Environmental Protection Club to set up some boxes for red packets collection outside the halls and outside classrooms, and I post up posters sometimes, and I sometimes discuss with my friends and classmates and form so-called cell groups to talk about how we can better utilize these used red packets. Thank you.
Thank you. A second question will now be asked by Ms. Trotter. Again, the bell will ring right after the question, and you may then respond to the question. Ms. Trotter, please.
Thank you, Chi Ying. Hong Kong is a very multi-ethnic city with people from different cultural backgrounds and languages. However, there are news reports that ethnic minorities, especially those who call Hong Kong their home, are experiencing discrimination in terms of jobs and education. Do you think that this is a problem that can be solved? If not, why not? And if so, how?
Of course, our world is Hong Kong is made up of different kind of people, like ethnic minorities and sometimes even new immigrants. And I think this discrimination problem can definitely be solved in Hong Kong. Why? Because we always endorse on the idea on being enthusiastic and being polite to guests. So I think we should accept these ethnic minorities we should accept them, not isolate them, and try to exchange our cultures and languages. Through this, we can be harmonious. Thank you.
Thank you. Please take a seat. Please remain silent while our judges write down their comments.